So.
Not again.
Wir gehen mal weiter und gucken uns, was uns die Katze zu sagen hat. Ja. In ein Loch gefallen.
Huh. The cat's gone.
Yes.
Oh.
Ah, noch so ein
Another slab.
Mosaik.
It looks... Oh, by all means, take your sweet time. Wouldn't want you to overexert yourself.
Gegen was kämpft die Katze da?
Seems to be a different tale. The Ibis King answered the gin-blooded dancing girl, granting her the wisdom but enemies plotted to kill her close kin. Here I leave the name.
The Temptress of Woe?
You've heard of her?
Of course. I don't just sit around doodling all day. She, as I recall, she was given as a gift to the Tyrant King of Gurabad, and later seized the opportunity to kill. After getting her vengeance, she reigned as queen for many years, until her enemies attempted a coup, and she took her own life.
That's more or less the version I've read as well. It seems this queen also had dealings with the Ibis King.
Yeah, I'm starting to find this whole granting wisdom business a bit concerning. I mean, considering how Gudars and Makuhiva ended up, it might not have been a good thing. But, at the same time, if the cat guiding us is linked to the Ibis King, then he doesn't seem like a villain either.
People are complicated. And the same is true. Let's reserve judgment for now and keep moving.
Ich meine, jetzt ist unsere Gruppe dran. Wer ist eigentlich in unserer Gruppe? Colley? Traveler? Paimon?
Paimon meant to ask earlier if you're... no, to be honest. Nothing besides.
Colley ist nicht mitgekommen.
My focus is... Guess that makes us the senior researchers in this... okay.
Na, ich nehme an, wir müssen trotzdem im Großen und Ganzen dasselbe machen wie die anderen Gruppen auch.
Wow, yeah. But for such a big place, it sure must have been boring to live in it. Now that you mention it, I've heard some people use... Some might even make them it sounds... wait a second. I think I... Huh? How is Paimon supposed... Alright. Sit tight, everyone! Okay, so, there's nothing super special up there, and a whole bunch of dust, dirt, and sand. Well, when you put it that way, come on then, let's see what we've got. Thanks.
Na dann ab da hoch. Und da hoch. Sollen wir denn hier? Flup. Nee, auf die andere Seite. Ist das dumm. Sah so sehr aus, als ob es auf die andere Seite geht. Wo? Alter. Was soll das denn? Mann. Jetzt müssen wir doch auf die andere Seite, ne? Ja, ich hab's gewusst. Oh, da hätte es auch einfach egal sein können, welche Seite wir zuerst nehmen. Ist das Kacke. So. Dann halt. Sprich mit deinen Kameraden. Ja, das passiert automatisch.
I think that's everything. Most of the documents are in the ancient desert script, except these seem old as well. But the handwriting makes them stand. Right! Let's arrange them in chronological order before we read.
Wo sind die denn jetzt hin? Die Notizen hier. Jetzt können wir sie auch lesen. Wir springen die mal schnell.
Okay, now let's.
Oh, jetzt muss ich sie nochmal lesen. Das ist kacke. So.
Maybe this person fell in by accident. Yeah, maybe. But they don't sound super worried about their situation. So, either this person's an ace adventurer, like an optimist, huh? I wish. That's right! Your teeth, this optimist seems super obsessed with exploring every corner of. Well, it's almost magical how words like that can make you feel. I only wish that Oh, see? Told ya! And all this talk about seniors and juniors? Whew, he sure talks a big talk. Huh. What is it? Did Paimon say something wrong? No, not at all. I was just thinking. And, you noticed, I mean, it's good that he helped. I don't know. Yeah. If you're both in this dangerous situation together, if it were Paimon, she would write down the name of every single person she was with. No one. Actually, I find Paimon's approach that way. If anyone came to the. Whoa! That's genius level thinking! Well, I learned that from. Oh, no! I'm just a student. It's fine! You taught us something, so you're our teacher. Simple as that. Anyway, from the looks of things, the student who left these notes. Whoa! Hang on! That's a lot of it. The Ibis King. Sorry. Jeez, not again! Stop teasing her, traveler! Anyway, Neppers, a friend of... Oh, I see. Well, that's not too surprising. Legend has it, King Deshret ruled the desert at the head of several... He also left behind treasures for future generations. And now, this message indicates this, but... To think it's possible to meet him and we don't know when these notes were written. But yeah, the notes made it sound like his powers were restricted. Also, the mention of this form? What is... I'm not sure. Let's keep reading. Oh, this is the last page. Well, sounds like they made it out. Guess it was wait, but it says... Our friend said something similar. That the Ibis King was a liar. And the notes did make it seem like something wasn't quite right with him. Maybe he wasn't one of the 7 pillars at all. Great, Ibis King! I think Paimon raises a good point. Alright. I think that's all the clues are up. Oh! It's Marak! That means Kave.
Hello? Anyone up there? Can you hear us?
Yeah, we can!
You know, sound travels just fine in an empty chamber like this. Of course, if you're shouting to express your excitement at being reunited. But
Yelling like this is kinda exhausting.
Hui. Flug. So. Dann erzählt mal, was ihr zu erzählen habt. Also, das, was wir actually schon gesehen haben. Ich finde schön, dass die
We all ended up in the same place, huh?
Yeah. What?
Indeed.
Ja, das ist ja auch die große Statue.
Just say it.
All right. Because it's spice to sweet brew again.
Oh, hey, that's a...
Wait, what?
What are you looking for?
A place to sit and read my book.
Oh, great.
Well, looks like everyone made it through unscathed. Let's take this chance to get some water, rest a bit, and discuss what we learned.
Yeah, let's debrief.
Okay, so we all learned a lot, but
Yeah, but one thing's... Hey, Sino. You're the current representative of Hermanubis.
Of course. Just let me sense his presence. Just kidding. I can't sense him at all.
geez, Sethos. Did you set him up for that one? What are you? A two-man...
Sorry. Hermanubis isn't like the...
Oh, truly? Does that mean he's gone? Oh, I would have liked...
Die Katze spricht. Die Katze
Of
spricht.
course, it speaks. In fact, it is not an it at all. You do me a great offense.
My esteemed cats.
Oh, this little
Contraption? No.
Which means you do his assistant a great offense.
Huh? Well, I didn't mean... I wasn't referring to this marak, but rather the thing that operates it. King Deshret was quite partial to it. I have forgotten what it was called. It must... Ah! It's not important. Marak's a fine name. Even better. And the remodeling. Quite well done indeed. This... Oh, and the components should have model numbers written on them.
This cat talk.
Quite the one-sided...
Is this what...
He seems quite eloquent. I want... Ha! I knew Marak was a great name.
Let's see, what page was I on again?
That all went over Paimon's...
Hello, indeed. For you to know my name. Yes, I was not... But you are all guests. It is only... Come then. This way.
Warum es genau ist Todd eine Katze? Wo habe ich die eigentlich mitgenommen? Habt ihr jetzt einmal gebraucht? Oh, das sind mehr Katzen. Sind das die sind auch die 7 Säulen?
Welcome to my humble...
Oh,
I fear it's not quite what it... In fact, it has long ceased to be my home at all. It belongs to the descendants of the cats I once raised. Such adorable creatures, aren't they? Anyway, tradition dictates that us... Alas, it's a first-come, first-served basis.
what? So the
Treasure, you say? Not an Yes, I have the power to grant gifts inaccessible to the masses. The only requirement is answering a question. Of course, my questions were given unto me by King Deshret, who in turn received
deswegen
them.
hat wahrscheinlich
What
auch,
causes our rise and what
Nefer da was bekommen.
determine...
The more he talks, the less...
I see. That must mean good.
Another...
Oh, so that's the event those...
Priests and their records. A singular obsession. After being imprisoned within Aru, I could on... No conversational skills. Now, humans like you?
Hold on. We're getting off top. The 3 questions you just mentioned?
That is a story.
And we're in for another...
Nostalgia for the past is common to us all, is it? And our king, he was such... He watched us speak of the present and the future. Of the... We were his proud retainers, confident in our belief that... Yet, king, in fact, from the beginning, Al-Ahmar would insist the Dendro...
Like a card you can never see.
More like a card that was never in the deck.
Alas, that's just who Al-Ahmar was. There was nothing we could do about that. And I always preferred chess to cards. In the end, life grew unbearable for our king. But subjects like us were less fortunate. After all, the fate of... So it was then that King Deshret had Croco...
Croco.
Goaty?
Ah, of course. You're more familiar with their full names. Sobek. And let me tell you, when it comes to chess, chess is an exercise in patience. In fact, neither of them were good at chess. Even so, we played together often. What are you laughing at? Were we not?
No one's laughing. Paimon would never.
No, not you. It's Goaty. He's laughing for no reason again. Ah, right. Of course you can't. The two of them are inside Aru, as am I, so only...
What is even going on here? Has he, started to lose it after being trapped for so...
That does happen to prisoners serving life sentences.
Speaking of which, how's Azar doing these days?
I doubt he's doing much of anything.
Just what I wanted to hear.
What is the meaning of this? You doubt my words? I have half a mind to not...
Oh, no. They're not questioning you, Lord Ibis King. Just discuss...
In that case... Where were...
Getting to the part about...
Ah, yes. We're almost there. Before I entered Aru, King Deshret said I could be released from my eternal seal. The first person who caught my eye, I asked him, what causes... I found his answer quite interesting. So I bestowed upon him the power to... The second human I chose was Makuhiva. I asked her, what obliterates love and hate? She said unto me, I have nothing left to lose. Vengeance alone can quench... I found this to be another fascinating response. So I granted her the power to...
But both of them ended up...
Now then, young one, riddle me this.
I'm just an observer who doesn't understand their circumstances, so I can't answer.
A clever reply. I do not wish to comment either. It is all in the pot. My only wish was for their answers to be acknowledged. As for the final person, her fate remains to be seen. I asked her, what determines truth and... As you can see, however, I have not been free. But, alas, 3 people were chosen, and wait until her wisdom is in line with the rules set forth by my king.
No wonder there was no third stone. Or perhaps you're just not ready to include her in the story.
Well, it's not merely because her story... As the remaining priests of this place left or passed on. Besides, stone slabs are few and far between in the Great Red. But sometimes I can't help but wonder... if that young man from several centuries ago had been...
Wait, so there was someone else?
Of course, it has been thousands of years after all. That young man had such a singular intelligence.
The author of those notes we found?
Ah, yes, I think that was his name. In truth, I was unsure whether I should grant him my third. He was, of course, exceedingly clever, but he was too much power could be dangerous in the hands of someone like him. So I found myself rather relieved.
Oh, he turned you down? Did he?
Yes. He said he didn't need it. I still remember the look in his eyes. I could not give an exact reason, but on instinct I just knew. So, I tricked him. Stick close to your companion, I said. Only the descendants...
So, does that mean his companion wasn't a descendant of Tula?
Oh no, that part was true. The lie was in the other half. And I saw that his companion was exhausted and was concerned Zandik might leave him behind. Or worse, that some other accident might befall him. So I made up an excuse to Oh, and speaking of, Sandiq's companion had the same blue hair and pointed ears.
Wait, does that mean Layla's all?
Indeed. When Hermanubis founded that city, he took in many who had nowhere else to...
So the person you protected could have been my ancestor.
Yes, yes. You're very welcome for that.
Could I ask another question, Lord?
Of course. I have nothing but time, I'm afraid.
Did you also save me and a man?
I did. You two were quite unlucky bumping into a device King Deshret once used to measure human brain. So I replaced that knowledge with simpler repetitive information. Of course, the side effect being the same thought repeating over and over again in your mind. But that...
How many moons are there in this?
Yes, that was the phrase I
muss ich
used
schon
in your
wieder
head.
hören.
I forgot the other one, though. Both were spur-of-the-moment decisions, so no need to
Oh, I see.
As I said, young one, you are most... If you're inclined to return the favor, perhaps you could turn off that device so no one else can trigger it? There's only so much a cat's paw can do. Oh, splendid! Such is the fate of things here. For that reason, the
Aber dann war das
disrespectful...
Ganze jetzt doch etwas
are you
Oh,
unnötig.
No, Croco this time. He's pestering me for another wishful thinking, if you ask me. Of course, that's just a rough... I suppose. All right, then. Time for me to extend my winning streak. And for you all to head home. In truth, deep down. But that is for me to reckon with. Go on now.
Dann werden wir jetzt wohl gehen. Ja. Me gusta los gatos.
Excuse me. Do you...
You're exaggerating.
I'm making a point.
The sincerest apologies for keeping you waiting,
Was will man machen?
That's what I call manners. Now, are any of you...
Nope. It went way smoother than we expected, actually.
I presume the investigation is complete then. Oh my, did you? If you've read the work from the Vahumana, perhaps he softened up a bit in his old age?
Or perhaps he just didn't have a good enough reason. See? Marak.
How do you even know that's what Marak meant?
In any case, there's a lot to be happy about. We figured out what happened to Layla and
Yeah, I never expected to learn about my ancestry. I've always thought of myself as just...
Come to think of it, our ancestors might even have...
Huh? You're right. Maybe I should take a trip back home.
Oh, I was just throwing that out there. I wouldn't want you to go to the trouble.
It's fine. My advisor gave... Oh, wait. My study topic. I haven't made it...
Couldn't you help her, Professor?
Huh? No.
Me, you say? I'm from the Spatamar Darshan, and I don't think all I have to offer are my homegrown tomato. Although I suppose it's not impossible.
You really don't have to.
Hardly. A few passing questions while we water the plants?
Thank you.
Of course. Now it's getting late. Some say desert nights, others...
Okay. War jetzt ziemlich viel Quest. Aber, alright. Dann würde ich sagen, ich bedanke mich fürs Zusehen, wie immer. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Oh, guck mal, wie kann man hier richtig cool rüberjumpen. Boing. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Ciao, ciao.